Hello everyone, and welcome to the Magic Show.
I'm Miles of Magic. You're watching Miles of Magic Presents, the show where I get reactions to my magic tricks. We prefer this type of reaction, not this type of reaction. My mission for this episode is to do magic for my favorite DC superhero, Zatanna Zatara. In the following video, I shall be showing Zatanna Zatara a trick from her own book. Enjoy. So we are here with Zatanna Zatara. Thank you for joining me today, Zatanna.
Hello, thank you for having me.
All right, and thank you for letting me borrow your spell book. I thought I would do a trick from it, if that's okay. And
See if you can.
yes, so I thought I would do the trick, how to find a card from a shuffled deck. And I'm going to read the instructions here. I will put the book aside, but it says you'll need a deck of cards and a table. So I have a deck of cards, and in this case I'm using the DC Bombshells, which has you in it, actually. So
Perfect.
yes. Step 1 says, first decide on the card that you will find, and I thought it would be cool to try and find your card, and one of your cards. And I've looked through this deck, and you're on the 7s, so we'll just try to find one of the 7s.
Lucky for 7.
Lucky for 7, indeed. So we'll give these cards a mix-up real quick, and it says you need to perform what's called the Zatanna Shuffle. I know that you wrote that, but it says the Zatanna Shuffle. And you'll need to cut the cards into a number of piles. So I thought we could use this other deck of cards to decide on the number of piles that we cut the cards into for the shuffle. So and whatever number we land on, that will be the number of piles that we cut the cards into. And we'll say aces and face cards will count as 10 since they're bigger cards. And if in another example, if we get the number 3, we'll cut them into 3 piles. Does that make sense?
That makes sense.
Okay, cool. I'm trying to do this as best as I can from the instructions. So just tell me when to stop.
Stop.
Okay, right there. Right there, and we'll use this number, which is 4. Okay, so we'll cut this deck, this DC Bombshells deck, into 4 piles. So we'll cut it in half first, and we'll cut this section in half as well. We'll cut this section in half as well. And to perform the Zatanna Shuffle, it says cut the cards into the number of piles you chose in step 2, so that's what we did. And now it says pick one of the piles to focus on, and that will be the pile that the chosen card will be land on. Since we're looking for one of the 7s and to find you, so which pile do you want the card to land on?
The second in from your right.
This one.
Yes.
Okay, so we will push that one forward, and that one will be the one that we focus on. Now, and in order to perform the Zatanna Shuffle, we need to pick up each individual pile, like this, and transfer a number of cards that is 1 less than the number of piles. So, since we have 4 piles, that 1 less, that's 3. So we transfer 1, 2, 3 cards from the top of this pile to the bottom of this pile, and then we'll deal the same number 1, 2, 3 to each of these piles. So now we can, and it says to repeat that 1, 2, 3. This is the Zatanna shuffle 1, 2, 3. You already know this, but I'm just repeating it for the audience. So 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and you said you were focusing on this pile, right? We need to push that forward. Okay, so one final pile. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. And if we have done that all correctly, we should the pile that we've been focusing on should have the chosen card, and it is one of the 7s with you on it. But I thought I would try to do something a little bit more advanced, but I think I might need you to help me. Can you say any magic word?
I'm tempted to just say please, because that is the magic word.
Okay, well, obviously, and you say, and in order, I've read in your books that you say your magic words backwards. So can you say please backwards?
S-yelp.
Excellent, and when you do that, I think we can do the more advanced version and get every single other 7.
Marvelously done.
Thank you very much. I thank you for joining me today, Zatanna.
Of course.
Thank you, Zatanna. That was awesome. We've reached the part of the show where I steal someone else's quote to say goodbye. This quote comes from Zatanna Zatara herself.
People of magic should never be required to wait.
Thank you again, Zatanna, and remember, the magic words are like, comment, share, and subscribe.